Not so long ago, I hated cooking. And then Laura happened. Who am I? Well, my name is Ruta and I'm a Lithuanian currently living in Iran. I know! Every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 160th day of my challenge where I'm trying a new recipe of Laura in the kitchen every single day. Even though I'm now in Lithuania visiting my family and friends, I'm still trying a recipe every single day because we just love trying them. I feel like I totally hooked my family on trying new recipes because now they're every day, what are you trying? What will we try today? So I don't know, we just love it. But because I am now in Lithuania, I do want to spend as much time as possible with my family and friends, so I kind of downsized my posting. I now post only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Normally I post every second day, but now I just figured, you know, because I do want to spend time with them, I do need this time off from the editing because that's the hardest and longest part for me. So anyways, so besides that, I'm gonna try something so cool. I'm like literally, my hands, I don't know if you can see, like they're shaking because I have a whole turkey bird behind me, and I won't lie, it's kind of freaking me out because I've never even cooked a chicken in my life. So now I'm like jumping right into a hardcore bird cooking, I don't know, and it's huge. It's huge. So I just washed it and I don't know, it's just, I'm not used to that. I kinda am not very comfortable, I guess, because you can understand it's a whole animal. I feel like nowadays we kinda, well, disattached maybe from this whole view of an animal as an animal because we just can buy, you know, parts. Oh, I want legs, I want wings or whatever, and you don't really see what you're buying as an animal. So when you're holding like this whole huge bird, it's like, okay. So anyways, besides that, the only thing I wanted to mention is that this will be a total experiment because this recipe again doesn't have a written recipe. There's only a video, and as I mentioned, I've never even cooked a chicken before, so there's lots and lots of room for me to fail, but let's hope for the best because it was expensive. So anyways, let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need one whole turkey weighing about 5.5–6 kilos, 5 large or 10 smaller potatoes cut into large chunks, 3 large or 5 smaller onions, one of them halved and the rest quartered, 200 grams of butter divided into 150 and 50 grams, 4 sprigs of sage, roughly chopped and divided into 2 equal parts, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper. And now let's cross our fingers, double cross better, and begin. So I'll start by taking my 150 grams of butter and half of the sage, putting them into the, that pot and melting them together, which will infuse the butter with the sage taste, which I really hope I will like because I've never tried it before actually. So while we're still on the butter page, I'll take the rest of the butter, which is 50 grams of butter, and this one is actually at room temperature, which means it will be really easy to mix it together with the rest of the sage. And I'm gonna season it with some salt and pepper as well, which I'm already so conscious about the salt because This bird is huge. I have no idea how much salt to put, so I'm really hoping I won't undersalt it. Well, we'll see. So anyways, I'm taking all of these and just mixing them together. Look at this monstrosity of a bird. It's huge and it's so heavy. It's like 6 kilos, a little bit less than that, but oh my god, look at this. Anyways, so what I did already, I washed it. I washed it really well from outside and inside. And then a crucial part of this recipe, if you want the skin of it to be crunchy, you have to pat it down really well. So I did that, I don't know how many times. Look, this thing is almost finished, but I will do that again before I brush the butter on top of it. But anyways, so I will move now this bird to the baking sheet. I actually took the largest, deepest baking sheet my mom has, which I feel will still be kind of small because you do want to fit the bird and then you want to fit the potatoes and the onions around it. So, okay, that's about the baking sheet. Now, as for the bird, back to it, if the legs of the bird are untied, you do want to tie it so that the bird would, should I call it bird? Turkey, let's call it turkey. So you want the turkey to roast evenly, so the legs have to be tied. If you have a kitchen twine, use that. If you don't have that one, you can use a white, thick cotton thread. If, however, you don't have that neither, which I don't, today I will use linen thread, which is really strong, and I feel like it's also very natural. There's no dye in it, so turkey won't be blue or red or whatever. So as it is a little bit thin, I will make like double or triple thickness of it, just so that it wouldn't cut into the legs too much. So I'll do that, and I feel I talked so long already, and I'll show what I will do next. That's easier to say than do. It kind of wants to lie on the side. I cannot make it like stand straight. Maybe when I put the potatoes and everything, it will hold it more, but anyways. That's the tight legs. I really hope it will hold because that was actually a little bit harder than I expected. Now moving on to the wings. As you can see, the tips of the wings are cut for my turkey, so I cannot do the next thing. It's actually I've kind of already done. But if you have those very thin ends of the wings, you do want to tuck it under the turkey so that they wouldn't burn, and again the whole bird would roast evenly. Okay, so now I'll pat it dry once again. Okay, I guess that's as dry as it's gonna get because I seriously used like the whole roll of these paper towels. So now will be kind of like a weird part of it because you want to take the skin and loosen it up enough all around the breast of the turkey so that you could take this butter and sage mixture and just put it under the skin and smear it all around evenly. I have to say, I'm having mixed feelings about this recipe. Okay, so now I have my melted butter and sage mixture, which I will brush all over the turkey now. Okay, and now which seems will be the trickiest part for me because I have no idea how much salt this amount needs, because you need to season it with salt and pepper very, very nicely. As Laura says, there's nothing worse than under-salted bird. Turkey, stop calling it bird. Turkey, but I have no idea, so I'll just eyeball it and hope for the best. So now I hope I didn't oversalt it, but that already starts looking pretty yummy. Okay, so while my hands are still clean, I will go and turn on my oven to preheat to 180 degrees. Okay, so that was all that was with the turkey itself. So now I'll take potatoes, onions, and okay, I will start assembling everything. I will take it extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna add everything to this bowl, season with salt and pepper, and then just toss to coat nicely. And I will remove that one onion which was cut in half because I actually need to stuff it inside the turkey. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so now as I mentioned, this will go into the turkey and then I will scatter potatoes and onion all around the bird. Alrighty, and now into the oven for 3.5 hours. So here's the turkey after 1 hour, and as I am geeky, I love math, I thought, you know what, I wanna try the thermometer thingy. So this oven has one, you just plug it into there's some plug there, you just plug it in, and then you stick the thermometer part of the thermometer part of the thermometer. You stick inside the turkey, preferably somewhere near the thigh area, and then you actually can learn by the temperature, internal temperature of the turkey, whether it's ready or not. Once it reaches 75 degrees internal temperature of it, even though it will roast for what, 2.5 more hours, I was just so interested to see what's its temperature after 1 hour. Okay. So I went and found the instruction of the oven and I read that beeping sound, it meant that was the temperature inside. I think it was like 62 or something. We'll check that again in 1 hour. Okay, so now I know beeping will mean that is the temperature. So let's try after 2 hours. Hey? 84? Man, it should be 75, right? That's not working out for me, is it? It shows 85. Is it 85? Okay, you know what? No temperature. Let's just listen to Laura. 3.5 hours it will be. So 1.5 hour more. This was heavy, but look at it. Did you expect it to be this way? I'm like so surprised, and it smells so good. Okay, so now before attempting to try to carve it, I'm gonna let it rest for 20 minutes And I'm already thinking, how will I take it out? No idea yet. Okay, I have no idea how I will take it out here because it is still pretty hot. I mean, it's only 20 minutes that it was resting, which by the way, you want to let it rest so that the juice would go back everywhere into meat and it wouldn't just run out when I cut into it. As I've never ever in my life carved a cooked bird. Again, bird. Don't laugh at me, please. So how it will go, I will take it out, cut the legs off first, and then the rest of the dark meat, then the wings, I believe, and then we will cut off the breast, which will be quite interesting. Laura cut like so in half, and then she cut along the bone, and only then did she slice the meat up. So I watched like 5 times to memorize because I will be dirty and I won't be able to have another look at that video. So here it goes. Okay, that will not work. How in the world did she take it out? Well done, Ruta. Well done. Oh, and by the way, first actually you want to cut off the kitchen twine so that it's not on the food, and then you want to carve. I'm pretty impressed with myself. That was actually way easier than I expected because the meat was just kind of falling apart from the bones. I will let this cool down completely and then I will just pull apart all the rest of the meat, which now I'm realizing I will have to rethink my plan for this week because I will have lots of leftovers, and I'm pretty sure Laura has recipes with leftover cooked turkey. So yeah, lots of turkey recipes coming up. So anyways, now I will take the potatoes, scatter them around, and then take this amazing smelling juice and pour it all over the meat. Something, isn't it? I won't be able to hold it long. This is so heavy, but this is so cool. And yep, I have, what's that, juices I wonder, or the oil all over my hands. But in any case, I'm so proud of myself. I honestly was kind of nervous because the scale for failing today was quite high, and that's a lot of, yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea to have my hair down. So anyway, the bird is big, so if I fail it's like lots and lots of kilos, and that's not very cheap neither. So, but that smells so good, and during this whole time spending with turkey, I kind of feel now okay with it. I remember in the very beginning, which feels so long ago, I felt kind of, I don't know, intimidated maybe. It was like a big animal in front of me, but now it's something yummy. So, so much to choose from. I know that once my family comes, because I did invite like almost everyone, come on, this is like a feast. So once they come, I'm totally going for the leg because I love a leg. Well, at least chicken leg. I wonder, is turkey leg the same? We'll see, we'll see. So I'll just grab a little piece of meat from here, and I'm taking from the plate as if I don't have here like the whole pile of little meats. But I also want to try potato. Ooh, and this one is even with the onion. Can you tell I'm like going for it? Ooh, I will make even a bite, a nice one. So excited. So I have big hopes for this. Let's see. Oh wow. So much flavor. This is so amazing. Okay, I will take maybe from here. If no one told me that turkey is a dry meat, I would never know, right? because I heard so much about it, I thought, oh man, that will be like a lot of dry meat if it doesn't turn out how it's supposed to, but it's so juicy. This is like super duper juicy. If you also believe that turkey meat, look at me, talking with my mouth full, but I'm like so ready to eat. If you also believe that turkey meat is dry, give this one a try. For now, I don't see any piece of meat which would look dry. This is super juicy, and apparently, I'm like making a mess, as always. Apparently I like sage, which is also very good, because again, that's a lot of meat with sage. And the potatoes and the onion, which I have like the caramelized one, they're so full of flavor too. Anyways, I'm so happy, seriously, because I feel like if I can succeed in making something which I've never even seen in my life. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so I've never even seen a whole cooked turkey in front of me, and if I could do that, then it means like anyone can do that, seriously. I so hoped that my brother would come today and kind of try with me, because he was the person who was kind of feeding me all throughout even university. Like whenever he saw that I came home and I'm like making like an omelet or something, that was my main dish to cook because I didn't know anything else, he would come and cook it for me, as I would just burn it. Usually I was burning everything, so I was really hoping that he would come and you would see reaction from a person who like still kind of doesn't believe I can cook, which is so fun. Anyways, I'm so chatty. I should run and call everyone that the food is ready and they should hurry. So if you want, go check the original recipe by Laura there. The written one, as always, in both American and the metric system, is in the description box down below. If you haven't still subscribed, why wait? We're having fun like this every single day. Maybe I'm not sharing my videos that often, but I'm trying recipes like this one and lots of different ones every single day, which is so fun, and I love that I can share it with you. So do subscribe and I'll see you soon. Bye!